Okay, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about nutrient timing. In this presentation, we're going to introduce what nutrient timing is. So please know that the information that I am going to present is going to be coming from this book, Nutrient Timing for Peak Performance by Skolink and Chernus. So this is where, if you're looking for more information, this is a text that you could potentially use. Okay. So just an introduction, what is nutrient timing? It kind of makes sense, right? If you ask that question, it's pretty self-explanatory in the sense that nutrient timing is basically a strategic approach to how much food you should consume, what types of foods you should consume, and then importantly, when to consume those particular types of food, hence nutrient timing. So why would somebody want to do nutrient timing? So some of the reasons to do this is one is to maximize your training effects. So when you're eating, does it influence your performance and how well you do? Can it reduce your risk of injury? So if I don't put foods in my body at the right time to heal, am I going to put myself at a risk for injury? Maintain a healthy immune function. Again, when you are working with athletes or you're working with individuals, when would be the best time for them to get food so that they are not depleted of their vitamins and minerals, just like we talked about in the previous module. And then ultimately, your nutrient timing is going to help with recovery. Going back to how much, what, and when, how much of that's going to help with recovery, and when should we consume those foods. So it's also about eating meals and snacks in relation to planned exercise. So unlike your weekend warriors, most of you are working with people who you are planning their exercise regimen. They're pretty consistent. So you could introduce the idea of nutrient timing. And nutrient timing has also to do with the composition of food, the selection of food, and the portions of food. So some of this we've done because we've talked about how many carbohydrates a person needs for their weight, how many proteins they need, and also the types of fat they should be consuming. So we've looked at some of these, but I think as we go through this material, this might actually add some extras.